Hello all. So let me just walk you quickly through the adaptations, including the for BIO100A about the ocean plastic project. And
Okay.
what yeah, I'm recording this for those who cannot be here. So I'm going to share what I did in my November course. My plan is to insert the same content in your courses so you don't have to worry about that. And down the road, we are going to have a differentiated master for these kind of courses. This is not happening again until July. So your week one content is going to remain the same. The week two discussion board has been changed. So it's going to be students watching a documentary that is pretty much the background of this research project. You want to tell your students ahead of time that this is a 45-minute documentary. So don't leave it to the last minute, but you can also tell them it's a good, interesting documentary. It's actually a really good documentary. So encourage them to watch it with family or kids or so on. So I have already set the discussion board. So the posting is due on the Friday of week two, and then the comments on Sunday week two. If you want to make any changes, but there is also a special setting that doesn't allow students to see what others have posted until they post their own threads. So this is kind of to encourage discussion. On week three, that's where the major changes exist. So in the virtual lab activities here, you may recall that there is a lab ecology simulator that remains, but then instead of the evolution lab, we have added the ocean plastic content. So the ocean plastic content is basically 2 recorded lectures. The first one is by our collaborator, Emilia De Force. She is in that first documentary. So it's really cool for students to see her recording, and they're going to meet her in the live Q&A. So it's a real person. So this is a lecture that was recorded in 2019. Kind of an update about what happened since that first expedition. And this is me, and here explain the experimental design of the project. And these 2 lectures, and Mary, you know this because you have been there. This is these lectures used to happen the same day of the field trip. And we actually saw that because they were posted ahead of time, students had time to watch them, digest them. They had a lot of good questions for the live Q&A. So the live Q&A is a Zoom meeting that is scheduled for, where is it? Oh, sorry, it was outside. For the Saturday of week 3, and it's usually done to correlate or be the same day that the synchronous classes have their Saturday meeting. So this is a Zoom meeting, and it has been now confirmed. It's going to be Saturday the 20th. And usually in the morning, I think it's probably going to be the 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. It shouldn't be more than, well, this one was 1 hour and 19 minutes. So it shouldn't be more than an hour and a half. I have started, so I'm going to put in the instructor resources of the course, the recording of November, if you want to see what happens. It's basically Scripps people shows up, Rachel Simmons and myself show up. It would be great if you guys could also attend, because it's a little bit to humanize science, humanize scientists. So there are some questions that are asked about how we got from where we are, to show the students that, you know, many of the professors, instructors, researchers, you know, had very interesting life histories until they became where they are. And also there is usually a lot of discussion about research, and we also encourage research as students, and we try to bring research students from national to talk about their experience as national university students doing research. So this is the week that most of the stuff happens. In week 4, there is no new content per se. We try to actually have a real field trip that same week, but we cannot do it with students because Scripps also has their COVID requirements, so very few people are allowed. But if we have, footage and pictures of what we did and what came out, etc., we'll be posting of that too on week 4. But it's not going to be part of a graded assignment. The important thing is that the extra credit to be added to your syllabus, because part of the grant evaluation is answer this survey. So students will get the survey directly. You don't have to send it to them, but just remind them to do it. And then because it's completely anonymous, we don't send those surveys. We don't know who is completing the surveys. They have to send you a screenshot of the completion screen in order to provide the extra credit. We are going to have our external evaluator or somebody who works with him attend the Q&A. They are going to also promote focus groups. That was successful in November, which is great because students don't usually sign up for focus groups. So that would be also additional extra credit if students sign up, and the same thing we will have to get from, in this case, we will ask the evaluator to send us the names of the students who participated in the focus group. And, just stress that we don't know anything about what they say and what they write and what they explain. We are just going to get the names because it's completely anonymous and so on. So I hope this helps. And as always, any questions, please let me know.